A mother of two disappears without a trace. You might expect a tragic accident or a sudden breakdown, but the truth is far more chilling. What if she was murdered by someone she trusted? Stay with me to uncover the shocking secrets that led to her death. On February 18, 2023, Todd Howry walked into the Indian Harbor Beach Police Department to file a missing persons report for his ex-wife, Nancy Howry. Nancy, a 44-year-old mother of two, had not been seen for days. The last known contact was on Tuesday, February 14th, when she sent a brief message to her children. Since then, she'd failed to show up for school pickups and hadn't responded to her family's calls. Nancy's life had been a turbulent one. Divorced in 2019, she was still in the middle of a legal battle over money she owed Todd and had just been told her lease wouldn't be renewed. Her struggles with alcohol and unstable relationships only added to the confusion, but this time, her disappearance felt different. As days passed with no sign of Nancy, a dark truth began to emerge. Todd and his children drove by her home and storage unit, but there was no sign of her car. Investigators soon uncovered that Nancy had been involved in online dating, trying to find comfort in the arms of several men, including Daniel Stearns. Though Daniel initially denied knowing anything, the evidence kept piling up. Nancy's car was found abandoned near a wooded area, and her phone had pinged near the Port Malabar Rifle and Pistol Club. Surveillance footage showed Daniel heading toward a remote area known as the compound, where things began to take a sinister turn. Detectives dug deeper into Nancy's last known movements. They discovered a history of toxic relationships, abusive behavior, and a deep sense of desperation in Nancy's actions leading up to her disappearance. Daniel, who had been one of her on-again, off-again lovers, became a key suspect. Though he initially denied any involvement, the investigation revealed a shocking truth. Daniel had been with Nancy at the compound that fateful day, where a violent struggle led to her death. As detectives pieced together Daniel's actions, his digging in the woods, his search history for things like, what does it mean when I see a vulture? The full extent of the crime began to unfold, but there were still many questions that lingered. Was Daniel really acting in self-defense, as he claimed? How did his military background influence his actions that day? Could there have been something deeper driving him to kill? Investigators couldn't shake the feeling that something was missing from his story, and the more they pressed, the more unsettling his explanations became. As Daniel's confession unraveled, it became clear that his attempts to portray himself as a victim didn't hold up under scrutiny. The evidence pointed to something darker, a chilling combination of manipulation, jealousy, and control. Why did Nancy feel she had to fight back? And why was Daniel so determined to cover up the truth? In the end, Daniel Stearns was arrested and charged with second-degree murder, abuse of a dead body, and altering evidence. His twisted version of events crumbled, and the truth came to light. Nancy's remains were found, and the tragic reality of her fate was confirmed. She was shot, her body burned, and evidence was destroyed, all in an attempt to conceal the crime. Daniel's conviction sent shockwaves through Nancy's family and the community, but it did little to ease the pain of her loss. Her children were left to grapple with the horrifying truth about their mother's final moments, and her family was left asking how they had missed the warning signs. While Nancy's story may have come to a tragic end, her case highlights the dangers of toxic relationships and the dark side of online dating. What do you think drove Daniel to kill? Do you believe his story? Or do you think there's something even darker lurking beneath the surface? If you're fascinated by true crime and want to explore more shocking stories like Nancy's, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going and keep uncovering the truth together.